Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, the scars of the Pahalgam attack remain deeply etched in our collective memory. Just 95 days ago, 26 innocent lives were taken by Pakistan-backed terrorists, targeted solely for their faith. Their families affected, along with our nation, are still grappling with the horrors of that brutal massacre on April 22nd. Now, as Operation Sindoor continues, remember it has just been paused, it's not over yet. India prepares to face Pakistan on the cricket field for the Asia Cup on 14th of September. Though the BCCI is the official host, the matches will take place in a neutral venue in the United Arab Emirates, UAE, involving 8 competitive teams. This decision has spurred intense debate online, with many expressing outrage that India would play against Pakistan. Critics argue that while Pakistan continues to inflict pain on India, for the BCCI, the show must go on, regardless of the consequences. The question is why? What is the need? That's what many are asking. And joining us on this debate are my guests. We have Vedam Jaishankar, sports journalist, Nikhil Sharma, who's a sports commentator and author. We also have with us Chandrasekhar Luthra, senior sports journalist. Good evening to all of you gentlemen. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. Vedam Jaishankar, let me ask you, just 95 days ago, a barbaric terrorist attack took place. And now we are ready to play Pakistan?
Again, 95 days ago, just a few days ago, the Indian seniors refused to play against Pakistan. They had to reschedule the whole thing, cancel the tournament. Don't we have shame? This is the question that is foremost. They come and kill our people and we act as if nothing has happened. Let's carry on. Politics should not mix. What? I don't understand this logic at all. You can come and kill how many ever you want. Come here, kill us, but we will play with you. We will not mix politics. I mean, it's absurd what we are doing. And, you know, it's more than anything else. I think every cricket fan, forget about every true patriot, every cricket fan is disgusted. Disgusted. Why should we play Pakistan at this stage? Look, the thing is, India doesn't benefit anything from this Asia Cup. Okay? We don't benefit. Even if we play, instead of Asia Cup, if we play a series against Sri Lanka, we'll make a lot of money, we'll have a lot of eyeballs, we'll have a lot of television coverage. So we don't need Pakistan. Why are we going? They're only going to fill their coffers. And why are we filling their coffers? For them to come and kill some more people. I think also, how is that money being routed when Pakistan kills so many people? It is through the UAE. So whom are we trying to benefit over here? You're helping the guys who are financing the thing. You're helping the guys through whom the money is being transferred. At the same time, you're helping guys fund themselves. I mean, we should reach a stage where we can smash these Pakistanis to smithereens, not only on the cricket field, but everywhere else. It's very humiliating. It's very shameful that we are playing this tournament at this time against Pakistan.
And that's the sentiment, Chandrasekhar Luthra, we are seeing all across social media platforms as well, where people are angry. They are upset over this decision by the BCCI. If cross-border terrorism is the reason to ban artists, then why do we have an exception for cricket?
Well, you know, it all depends on the day of the government. There was a time cricket was used as a tool to spread the message of, peace, harmony. And now we have a government which spreads the hatred. It all depends on the day of the government. And also, if you have to criticize the Home Minister, who is giving clearances for all these things, criticize his son, who is heading ICC, criticize his party, who has captured the BCCI, a 50,000 crore company. So, I mean, it is very easy to criticize cricketers. They are not killing anybody. They are not spreading hatred. They are only doing their duty. They are only playing so that there should be some kind of, entertainment and also the camaraderie between our neighbors. It is not about, spreading hatred. I always believe we should be playing. During that height of, Cold War, Russia tried to, the American bloc tried to, boycott Russian games. What happened? In the next time, 84, Russian bloc boycotted the American thing. But what happened after that? They all sit on a table, said that peacefully let all these games begin. Let's participate in these games. And that's what the sportsman spirit is all about. These politicians, they don't understand this sportsman spirit. They only count their votes. And by doing that, by spreading this hatred, now we have, obviously, everybody, I have no complaints against my fellow journalists and all. But the point is, cricket should be used for peace.
Okay.
And you have
Vedam Jaishankar, how will you like to respond to statements, arguments like these? Okay, Chandrasekhar Luthra, quickly finish your point.
One last thing. And if you have to, boycott Pakistan, then say that we will not play them even in the neutral venues. Why to play only on the neutral venues or not playing in India? What happened when...
That's exactly the point that's being asked today. Why play Pakistan at all? Vedam Jaishankar, how will you like to respond to the argument made by Chandrasekhar Luthra? Then I'll go across to Nikhil.
Yes, but first question I would ask is, was this 2029 with the election coming, would this government, any government, have the guts to play this series, these matches against Pakistan? No way. And so are you trying to say that 2025 is safe? No way, it's not safe. It's humiliating. I understand what Luthra is saying. I know where he is coming from. He says don't play them anywhere, at any time, at all times. I agree with him. Don't play unless they sort themselves out. See, we should not get into a situation where Belarus players, Russian players can be banned in all Western sports and Western tournaments. But, you should not mix sports and politics. Look, the Gleneagles agreement was brought in by the West so that South Africa could drop its apartheid. That time nobody bothered about sports and politics. Why do we keep on talking about this? There might have been some crazy ping-pong diplomacy between China and Europe and US. We don't need to follow that. For us, it's very clear. You have killed our people. You have to pay. We are not going to pay you. Simple as that. If India doesn't play Pakistan, Pakistan does not make money. Pakistan will go broke, especially the cricket board. So why should we go and help them?
Nikhil Sharma, don't you think this is the time to send a message loud and clear? Enough is enough. Terror and cricket cannot go together, just like terror and talks can't go together. Why is BCCI, putting revenue over national interest?
Heena, let me begin my argument by saying, should we be playing them at all? If you ask me my personal opinion, we should not. Having said that, I think there is an imperfect understanding of how revenue in cricket runs. There's an imperfect understanding of what the ACC means, not just to India and Pakistan, but also all the other nations. We're talking about other nations who have very little access to funds because they don't even play most of the ICC tournaments as well. So when an ACC tournament like this, an Asia Cup is being held, should we, because we've decided to play them in not play them in bilateral series, should we be playing here or no? Because the funds that, basically the Asia Cup is where the ACC makes money. The Asia Cup is the only place where India and Pakistan are placed in the same group so that the likelihood of them playing 3 times increases. It's the only place. If today India versus Pakistan, believe you me, come September 14th, you will see the TRPs skyrocket through the roof. Today we are discussing this. On that day, let us do this debate again and try and understand how many people watch that match, not one, not twice, but hopefully thrice. Also, the revenues that come in just don't help Pakistan. It helps Bangladesh. It helps Afghanistan. It helps Nepal. As a senior member of the ACC, India is responsible both for running the ACC and the ICC today. The way things stand, it is very imperative that we go and play. Do it as a job, not as a warring nation, not as cricketers. It is responsible enough to go out and play a sport.
But then, Nikhil Sharma, with due respect, what about then our responsibility towards our country?
You can be
we want to help
responsible
others.
towards your country. You can be responsible. See,
You're
look,
saying
as
we
I
can just
started
go
off,
there
Heena,
and do our job. We also have a responsibility towards our country.
There are days, Heena, there are days that our moral being of who we are stands up against our duty. It doesn't mean that we let our morals always dictate the work that we are doing. As professionals, as cricketers, as the board, if we've chosen to go and play, we must go and do our job and beat Pakistan. Let us show our moral ascendancy on them at every possible place.
No,
Heena?
why is it always our responsibility to take that high moral ground? I mean, Pakistan also needs to learn its lessons. One second, Nikhil, I know Vedam also wants to respond. In fact, I just want to quickly show to our viewers a reaction we have got from Priyanka Chaturvedi. She's a member of parliament in the Rajya Sabha. She's also put out a post on social media platform X, and I'm going to quote her. There you can see, viewers, on your screens right now. She says, and I quote, "Remember, all of us Indians will protest any engagement with Pakistan on the cricket ground, whichever country you move this to. Stop your profit over the blood of Indians and armed forces. On one hand, India CDS has said Operation Sindoor is ongoing, and on the other hand, you will rush to earn your blood money." And this is the post that has been put out by Priyanka Chaturvedi. Now you tell me, Nikhil Sharma, I mean, isn't it a valid point that she is making? Shouldn't we unite, as a country against Pakistan and the barbarity and the, push that keeps coming, cross-border terrorism, because innocent lives were lost? How can we forget those? I mean, that families are still waiting for justice. Operation Sindoor is still ongoing. It has just been paused. It's not over yet. Shouldn't the cricketers also set an example by taking a stand here? Enough is enough.
Heena, firstly, she talks about blood money. Let me assure you and everybody else who's watching this show that the money that the BCCI will get by playing in the ACC will not be a fraction of what they make in a year. So that money part of it, I don't think holds true for India at least.
Okay, then what is it that we are gaining with this particular series?
Yes,
what are we gaining by playing Pakistan?
Point number two, as I began.
We are discussing.
I don't think we should look at it in a very unidimensional way of playing against Pakistan. We should look at it as playing in a tournament that's organized by the ACC. Do we, as a responsible member of the ACC, want to play it or not play it is up to the cricket board. If a cricketer feels I have the moral responsibility of not playing it, I do think the BCCI will allow them to sit out of this tournament. I don't think it will happen because
Vedam
they have a job to
Jaishankar,
do.
then Chandrasekhar Luthra. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous trying to put the onus on the cricketer. If a cricketer is selected, he has to play.
Yes.
If he doesn't play, there'll be all sorts of actions taken against him. Look, if the problem is giving enough money to some of the smaller countries, then India can very well set aside a part of the income that it makes. If India plays against Bangladesh, it's going to make a lot of money. If India plays against Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka is going to make a lot of money. You just need to set apart that the other ACC countries. I cannot understand this logic that we allow Pakistan to walk all over us, kill all our people.
Okay, Chandrasekhar Luthra wants to respond. Chandrasekhar Luthra.
Listen. We are actually debating something which has no sense, absolutely makes no sense. Let me put it this way. If we boycott Pakistan, it should be from the top of the board people. Let them decide. Let Jai Shah decide that if we play Pakistan, I'll resign. Let him resign. He has no guts to do that. Let me tell you, these politicians, the son of these politicians, they'll put onus on the cricketers. And the cricketers are the best of the friends with the Pakistanis, so as the vice versa. Why should they boycott? The onus should be on our politicians.
Okay, so you're saying onus should be on politicians. Okay, I want to ask each one of you, because I was just looking at certain reports, and as per reports, the Pakistan Sports Board has ordered that the country's sports federations should not commit to participate in any sporting event in India. The government-run body has cited security reason as the reason security situation as the reason for issuing this directive. Now, going by this logic, if a clear direction is being given by Pakistan Sports Board, why can't our, Board of Cricket Association in India give a clear direction when it comes to terror and cricket? They cannot go together. If we have not lifted the ban from the Indus Water Treaty, it continues to stay in abeyance, then why are we allowing, cricket to really go on as if nothing has really happened?
If that happens, Heena, you'll be isolated. And let's government take this decision that India could be isolated. We can play our domestic.
Okay, so you're saying that if we decide to boycott it, India will be isolated in the cricketing arena. Okay, Nikhil Sharma.
Now
there are 2 points. Number one, that directive says no sporting event in India. It doesn't state clearly if they can play outside. Point number two.
But the point that I was trying to make with this particular directive was, they've put their foot down. They've made it absolutely clear that, there is a security situation, so you should not commit to participating in any such event. So in a similar way, can't we also have a directive coming in when our government has made it clear terror and talks can't go together, terror and water can't flow together, terror and cinema can't happen together? Then why are we allowing cricket to go on when we have a clear view? Why are we making exceptions for cricket is my simple question here.
It's not.
I don't think it's the cricket. I think if we were to play Pakistan.
Why don't you allow me to say something?
Okay, 1 second. One at a time. Nikhil, finish your point. Then Chandrasekhar Luthra. One at a time. Quickly, 10 seconds.
Please speak.
Prime Minister is saying every day that we are going to host 2036 World Cup. Olympics. What will happen then?
Okay.
Can you say that we will host the Olympics with the participation of Pakistan? Then throw your bid out.
Okay.
They are lying to the entire nation.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Okay. Nikhil Sharma now. 10 seconds, closing comments. Then Vedam Jaishankar.
No. Should we play or not? No, we should not play. But I think there'll be a clear directive to play a bilateral series. Point number 3 is what was said earlier by Chandra was true. You have 5 to 6 votes in the ICC. As a nation, India wants to control the ICC. You got votes. You have to win him. So as a political nation, we'll be isolated. You don't want to be doing that in an ACC event.
Okay. Vedam Jaishankar, closing comments.
First and foremost, Jay Shah is not the president of BCCI. He is the ICC chairman. So let's get that out of the way. The second part is, there is no way India is going to be isolated. If they isolate India, they are not going to make any money. It's quite ridiculous. Every single country wants India to come and play, whether you send an A team or the real team. Basically because it's only Indian money which drives the game. So it's quite a ridiculous argument saying that, if India is not there, it will be marginalized. Second, we need to take a stand on this and take a stand. And cricket should show the way.
Okay.
If cricket is it should show the way to the rest
And that's the sentiment we are seeing on social media platforms as well, with several people expressing anger over this particular decision. We'll of course see what happens in the next few days on this particular issue. But for now, thank you very much, all of you gentlemen. Vedam Jaishankar, Nikhil Sharma and Chandrasekhar Luthra. Appreciate you all for joining us here on this debate. Heading into a short break, back with more. Stay with us.